This is the full story of Tfue's dating life. Every confirmed relationship, every breakup, every cryptic tweet, and the truth about who he's actually with right now. Tfue has only had one publicly confirmed girlfriend in his entire career, and the woman he's been linked with since 2020 has never officially been called his girlfriend by Tfue himself. Here's everything that's actually been verified. Turner Ellis Tenney, better known as Tfue, was born on January 2, 1998 in Indian Rocks Beach, Florida. He's one of the most watched streamers in the history of Twitch, and he was the face of competitive Fortnite at its peak. But while millions of people watched him stream every day, his romantic life has been surprisingly small and surprisingly private. There are really only two names you need to know: Corinna Kopf, his ex, and Katie, the woman he's been linked to ever since. Let's start at the beginning. Who is Corinna Kopf? Corinna Kopf was born on December 1st, 1995. She's an internet personality and a member of the Vlog Squad, the group of YouTubers led by David Dobrik. She had her own YouTube channel. She was a Twitch streamer, and she would later move from Twitch to Facebook gaming during her time with Tfue. By 2018, she was already a big name in the YouTube world. She dated other internet personalities before Tfue. And then, late that year, she and the most watched Fortnite streamer on the planet started showing up in the same places. How they met. The story of how Tfue and Corinna got together is actually pretty simple, and Tfue told it himself. During a couple's Q&A they did together in May 2019, Tfue revealed that they met when Corinna sent him a DM through Twitter. After the DM, he invited her to a post-tournament Fortnite party. That's where it started. But the public didn't find out until much later. The timeline. How it all unfolded. In December 2018, rumors started swirling. Tfue and Corinna Kopf had been spotted together at a party associated with actress Bella Thorne. Internet sleuths started piecing things together, but neither one of them confirmed anything. For 3 months, they kept it quiet. Then in March 2019, they finally started posting pictures of themselves together on Instagram. Officially, publicly, they were a couple. In May 2019, they did that joint Q&A where Tfue spilled the meet cute story. They were doing content together, streaming together, doing YouTube videos together. The fans loved them, but the cracks were already showing. The first breakup. On June 21st, 2019, Corinna went on a live stream and complained that Tfue had been breaking their plans. 6 days later, on June 27th, during a joint Fortnite stream, she jokingly broke up with him on camera. She said he wasn't making the effort to come visit her in Los Angeles. Her exact words on stream were, "He's only visited me in LA only 2 times, and he doesn't think there's anything wrong with that. All I know is that I go and visit you way more, and you just don't put in effort anymore. I think I'm just going to do this publicly. I want to take a break." It sounded like a joke. It wasn't. On June 30th, 2019, Corinna announced she was taking a social media break. Fans started speculating right away. Then, on July 3rd, 2019, she made it official. She posted a long message on Twitter that read, "As some of you may have already figured out, Turner and I have decided to break up. To suppress any rumors, we have a very loving, healthy relationship. But ultimately, the distance and a few other things made our relationship difficult." Tfue's response was less wordy. About 8 hours before her post, he had already tweeted out a single broken heart emoji. The reconciliation. But this is where it got messy. Pretty soon after the breakup, Tfue and Corinna were back to playing Fortnite together publicly. On a joint stream, Corinna admitted she missed Tfue and hoped they'd get back together. In August 2019, she posted a Twitch clip saying she and Tfue were just friends. After that, the timeline gets fuzzy. They reunited at some point in late 2019, but neither of them was super clear about their actual relationship status. Both of them had a lot going on at the time. Corinna was making the move from Twitch to Facebook gaming. Tfue was in the middle of his huge legal battle with FaZe Clan. By the start of 2020, things were unraveling again. On January 30th, 2020, Tfue tweeted, "Feels weird to be single." The second breakup. On February 1st, 2020, Tfue confirmed it on a Twitch stream. He told his viewers, yeah, me and Corinna are broken up, but we're still friends. I just don't want to live in LA and she doesn't want to live in Florida. She tried to live with me, but you can't just move somewhere and it be okay. You're leaving all your friends. You don't have any friends. I have friends in LA, but it's different. A few days later, on February 5th, 2020, Tfue tweeted 3 words that hit fans hard. FK relationships never again. He also posted something cryptic that stuck around as one of his most quoted lines. Sometimes you give someone everything and it's still not enough. He never fully explained what he meant by that. He later said the cause of the breakup was the same as before: distance. On February 20th, 2020, Corinna gave her side of the story on Mike Meglak's vlog series, The Night Shift. Her version was more detailed and arguably more pointed. She said, "We dated for almost a year. He only came to LA 3 times. I was in Florida for weeks on end. Usually, long-distance relationships don't work out if there's not an end goal. The end goal is you live in the same place eventually. He never wants to move to LA. I don't think I ever want to be in Tampa, Florida." That was the end of Tfue and Corinna Kopf. The gold digger controversy. There's one piece of this story that doesn't get talked about as much, but it's worth covering. While they were dating, Corinna had to deal with constant accusations from Tfue's fan base that she was only with him for his money. One Tfue fan tweeted, "Gold digger equals Corinna Kopf." Corinna fired back. She wrote, "Why? Because I'm a woman dating a man with money? I have plenty of my own baby. Try again." When the breakup happened in July 2019, the gold digger accusations came back even louder. A lot of fans came after Corinna online, even though she had asked for privacy. She'd already proven she had her own income, her own following, her own career. But that didn't stop the noise. The transition. From Corinna to Katie. After the second breakup, Tfue went into a different mode. He told his audience he didn't want to date anyone for a while. He said he didn't want a girl in his life at the moment. 3 weeks later, on February 25th, 2020, he posted a YouTube video with the title, "My New Girlfriend." If you only saw the title, you'd think he'd already moved on. But the video wasn't actually announcing a new girlfriend. It was announcing his new assistant, a woman named Katie. Who is Katie? Katie goes by at Katie Salians online. Some sources have given her last name as Dillenbeck, but Tfue himself has never been the one to publicly share that detail. She started off as Tfue's assistant in 2020. From there, she took on more of a role, assistant and manager, handling content, scheduling, and the day-to-day of his career. She's been a recurring presence in his life ever since. But here's what makes this part of the story complicated. Tfue has never publicly confirmed that Katie is his girlfriend. Despite years of fans speculating, he has never made an official announcement. He has never called her his girlfriend in a tweet, an interview, or a public statement that's been verified through reputable outlets. The clickbait title of the February 2020 video, "My New Girlfriend," turned out to be a joke. The video was about Katie becoming his assistant, not his romantic partner. The evidence that they're together. So what do we actually have? The case for them being a couple comes mostly from Katie's side, not Tfue's. Katie has shared photos of herself and Tfue together on her social media accounts, while Tfue has not posted couple photos of the two of them on his own. On January 2nd, 2021, Tfue's birthday, Katie posted on her X account, "Happy birthday, boss man, love ya at Tfue." Throughout 2020, 2021 and beyond, her account has had personal references to him. There have been posts that strongly suggest the relationship is more than professional. But again, this is from Katie's side. From Tfue, fans have only seen silence. Some lower-quality sources online have claimed that Tfue confirmed the relationship on a recent impulsive podcast appearance with Logan Paul. We're going to be careful here. That claim has not been verified through any primary source or reputable outlet, so we're not going to treat it as fact. What we can say for sure is that fans have been waiting for years for Tfue to publicly say one way or the other, and as of right now, he hasn't. Why he's been so private? There's a clear reason for the silence. Tfue's only confirmed public relationship was an absolute spectacle. The Corinna Kopf relationship played out almost entirely on streams, on Twitter, on Instagram. The breakup was public. The reconciliation was public. The second breakup was public. Both sides aired their grievances on podcasts and live streams. Fans took sides. Corinna got harassed online with gold digger accusations. After all of that, Tfue made a clear shift. He kept his relationship status private. He kept other personal details out of his daily vlogs as much as he could. He maintained the relatable streamer personality that fans came for, but he stopped letting them inside the romantic part of his life. Whatever Tfue and Katie's actual relationship is, the choice to not declare it publicly seems intentional. The pattern: Florida versus everywhere else. If you look at Tfue's dating history, there's one theme that runs through everything. He doesn't leave Florida. His entire breakup with Corinna came down to geography. She lived in Los Angeles. He lived in Indian Rocks Beach, Florida. He didn't want to move to LA. She didn't want to move to Florida. In her own words, he came to LA 3 times in nearly a year, while she traveled to him for weeks on end. Tfue grew up in Indian Rocks Beach. He bought a 16,000 square foot warehouse there. He's loyal to that part of Florida in a way that's clearly important to him. And whoever he ends up with has to fit into that lifestyle. Coastal, low-key, Florida-based. Katie does. She's been part of his Florida life since 2020. So is he actually dating someone right now? Let's just lay out exactly what is and isn't known. Confirmed. Tfue dated Corinna Kopf publicly from late 2018 to February 2020, with a breakup and a reconciliation in the middle. Confirmed. Tfue introduced Katie, also known as @KativeSaliens, as his assistant in a February 2020 YouTube video. Confirmed. Katie has worked alongside Tfue as his assistant and manager since 2020. Confirmed. Katie has posted content suggesting a personal connection beyond a working relationship. Not confirmed. Tfue has never officially announced Katie as his girlfriend. Not confirmed. There are no other publicly known romantic partners between February 2020 and now. So when fans ask, who is Tfue's girlfriend? The honest answer in 2026 is that there isn't a fully confirmed one. Katie is the woman he's been linked to. The two of them are very clearly close. Whether that means romantic partner or just an extremely close working relationship is something Tfue himself has never publicly said. Conclusion. For someone who lived almost his entire career on stream, Tfue's dating life has actually been small. One confirmed relationship, Corinna Kopf, that played out from late 2018 to February 2020. Then years of speculation about Katie, the woman who started as his assistant in 2020 and never left. The Corinna chapter is fully documented. The meet cute, the public love, the joint streams, the 2 breakups, the cryptic tweets, the long-distance fight that finally killed it. Both of them eventually told their sides. Tfue blamed distance. Corinna blamed his refusal to come to LA. The Katie chapter is still being written, and Tfue is the one holding the pen. He's chosen privacy. He's chosen silence. And after watching what happened with his last relationship, that choice makes a lot of sense. If you're looking for an official answer to who is Tfue's girlfriend, that answer hasn't come yet. Not from him. The closest we have is Katie, the woman who's been by his side for years, supporting him through the lawsuits, the retirement, the comeback, and everything in between. That's the latest on Tfue's relationships and dating life. Everything that's been confirmed and everything that hasn't.